Hello, I'm SlendyDev, the creator of PSPDEV-Nix, and today I'll be talking about it. PSPDEV-Nix provides the necessary tools to have reproducible development environments, easy packaging, and various templates to quickly get a project going. Installing the PSP toolchain can be quite difficult. The installation steps can be entirely different based on what operating system you're on, and if you don't have any of the operating systems listed, you have to rely on Docker. Even if you can go without Docker, you still have to manually install dependencies yourself, manually manage environment variables, and deal with binaries that can break after system updates, either leaving you waiting for new binaries or making you compile the whole thing from source yourself. For development, Docker also has some significant limitations, like poor host integration, making things like LSP support incredibly difficult. Needless to say, all of this was quite frustrating for me, so I decided to make the PSP toolchain available through Nix. So, what is Nix? Nix is a functional, reproducible package manager. Okay, I realize this isn't very useful, so let me rephrase that. Basically, you describe your development environment declaratively, and Nix ensures everyone gets the same tools, libraries, and build results. Nix is available in Linux, macOS, and Weasel. One of the benefits of Nix is that packages can always be built from source in a reproducible way. In practice though, most people won't build everything from source because PSPDEV-Nix provides a binary cache that Nix can smartly download pre-built packages from. PSPDEV-Nix is distributed as a Nix flake. For the purposes of this talk, you can think of flakes as little recipes that produce things like packages, development environments, and various utilities. Now let's look at how a PSP project can be created using this. To create a new project, we can use one of the templates provided by the flake. After the hash, we can specify what template we want to use in our project. Let's say CMake. And now we can specify a name, and then we can enter its directory. As you can see, our project is now fully initialized. We can enter its development shell with Nix develop. Now we can build it with PSP CMake. After that, we can run our project with ppsspp. I would have shown this running on real hardware, but sadly my PSP no longer turns on. Okay, let's say we are happy with our work so far and want to package it. If we look at the generated flake.nix file, we can see that it defines a package, so we can build it with Nix build. The output goes into the result directory, which contains our final ibu.ppp file ready to ship. This is cool and all, but how can we use it in CI? Well, because the build is already declared declaratively, this is pretty straightforward. Well, let's take a look at my project. If we look in the GitHub directory and then in workflows, we can see that we use Nix to build out the package just like before. If we click on the Actions tab and then take a look at the latest release, we can see that the build is green and we have our resulting artifact at the bottom. Besides the toolchain, PSPDEV-Nix also packages various libraries and homebrew. For example, we can build Arc5, which as you can see, builds successfully. Of course, there's much more than just Arc5. In the future, I'd like to package more homebrew software and more libraries. If you are interested in this project, here's a link to the project's GitHub where you can find more details. Pull requests are always welcome and you can always reach out to me via email or via Discord. This presentation will also be uploaded to my YouTube channel, which you can find here, and I'll do my best to respond to comments in both that video and the conference's VOD. Thank you for watching and have a great day.